Major Braga at your service. I'm honored that you've graced this dismal planet with your presence. We were so close to expanding Imperial influence, introducing refinement to this rock. If you can spare a moment, we may still have a chance.
If the Empire's growth is at risk, I'll remove the threat.
Thank you. I cannot afford another failure. There's a well, one of Tatooine's deepest and most successful. Whoever controls it, controls this region. Imperial Command ordered me to take it, but my men were butchered by sand people, no less. This tribe's so ruthless, all the other tribes pay them tribute. The Empire can't let these filthy savages control such a priceless resource.
You'll be able to fill the well with their bodies when I'm done.
Enthusiasm, that's good. But we don't want to poison the water with their foul remains. The well lies deep in the desert. Kill the sand people who guard it. The Empire will be grateful. You've returned. I was about to pass out from the stench here when I heard reports of your successful massacre. Perfection as always, my lord. The survivors are weak and scattered. Once we have the well, there'll be no stopping the Empire's advance. As for myself, I'll finally be stationed somewhere befitting a man of my status. You're my savior. I can't thank you enough.
I should have known you'd twist my victory for your benefit.
An unexpected benefit, I assure you. I would never place my needs before the Empire's. Now I must pack. I won't forget you when I'm sipping Corellian brandy somewhere far from here.
Perhaps we stand a chance after all. It's a relief to see you, my lord. The entire Empire may one day have cause for gratitude that you arrived here at precisely this moment.
What happened to these men?
Cut down on the job by Jedi and their abominable allies. I am Officer Vengo, Imperial Reclamation Service. My men and I were escorting prison laborers to a Czerka dig site. We were ambushed by a bunch of Republic cowards who cut down my men and freed the prisoners. There was a Jedi leading them.
As it happens, this wouldn't be the first Jedi I've crossed.
Perfect, my lord. It's a chance to bring the Emperor's justice to these zealots. I've already overloaded the prisoners' shock collars. They should be quite injured. According to my sensors, they've stopped moving. I expect they've gone to ground in the deep desert to tend the wounded. If you want to help, track them there, and make sure they never leave.
Service will hear all about your work defeating the 24 Jedi who viciously ambushed us. No, don't say anything. My initial count could have been off. They have no way to verify. Let them be as impressed with you as I am.
Hello. That's right. I'm talking to you. I know who you are, and I bring a proposal. I'm Shale Tasau. I speak for a small consortium of the Exchange on Tatooine. They want a warlord dead, and they think you're the one to do it.
Maybe the Empire's already given me a better offer.
So, kill once, collect twice. The target is the warlord Garbodia. He killed a Sith apprentice sent to assassinate him, and it's costing all of us. Imperials are torturing and killing Exchange members to find his location. Now, I know where Gar is, but I came to you. Understand why?
You don't want to reward the Empire for imprisoning your friends.
I wouldn't say friends, but I owe some people. Gar and his mercenaries are hiding in the desert. I saw them taking shade by a derelict sandcrawler. We can pay for his head. That ugly bantha stain is done. The Empire agrees, the Exchange agrees. How about you?
Well, if a large pile of credits has such a strong opinion on the matter, I have to say yes.
Good. Now, he does move around a lot. Don't expect to find him exactly at the sandcrawler. You bring me his head, and I'll bring you the credits. My people say someone ripped through Garbodia's camp. Can I spot talent or what? I trust you if... Ugh! Woo! If I knew his head was gonna stink this badly, I'd have given you a refrigeration unit. Thanks. You can wrap that back up. Ugh.
This is your evidence, whether it drips or not.
Ugh. One more thing the guys in the cells will owe me for. They're gonna be cleaning my bantha ranch. Nasty as this is, it's better than what was going on before. I just couldn't personally smell it. Do you see a garbage chute?
Little piece of Roman Kos, smack in the middle of the desert, just in case you get homesick.
Hale, check on Keeler and the others. See if they figured out anything with the artifact.
Sir, I'd like to hear what happened.
Follow orders. I'll brief everyone later. You look like you've been to the Dune Sea and back. I've sent for Water and Kolto, but we've been waiting for word. Any sign of Darth Silthar?
He didn't make it. He fell to the Sand People and their servants.
Damn it. We all felt it, but we weren't sure. We're not blasted Sith. Without Silthar, we're just archaeologists with guns. Without him, this whole expedition falls apart.
We are Imperials. We'll find a way to succeed.
Inspiring, but not very practical.
Captain Gola!
Blast Hale, now's not the time.
The artifact. The one the Jawas found. It's got Kayla. We disabled the dampeners, and there was a flash.
What? Start containment procedures now!
Secien atteste vertine.
Captain Golar, care to explain this?
I don't know. Keeler, are you in there?
Kabies metete forfrost, yanteto gise. Jachroste diest, teke schmarwar.
I'll show you my gun.
Those creatures. They were my team.
Sir, I think Perrin escaped. He was heading into the desert toward the tribal settlement.
Blast. We'll mourn later. You remember the Sons of Palawa. You hit them hard in Mos Ila, but their main village is just a few clicks out. If that creature reaches them, this could get very ugly.
The Sons of Palawa can handle themselves.
Not if they don't know what they're facing. Basic rule of xenoarchaeology. You don't unleash a foreign technology into a population center, especially one with a man-machine interface. Worst case, the technology that changed Perrin could replicate. Every person in the settlement could be transformed.
Technology like that could be very useful to the Empire.
That's why we need to find Czerka. But right now, that tech isn't in a form we can study. Reclamation Service protocol for contaminated sites mandates atomic heat cleansing of everything within a 100-meter radius. We've got to store up beradium explosives for that purpose, enough to obliterate the Sun's cave village. But I hope it won't come to that.
What choice do we have?
If you're lucky, maybe you can take out Perrin before he reaches the settlement. Otherwise, plant the explosives, be careful with them, around the caves. One way or another, the contamination has to be eliminated.
You. I knew the Empire used dishonorable tactics, but the ghost of the desert, do you know what it does to people?
What do you mean, ghost of the desert?
An old Jawa legend. A myth that kills with a touch. Within the first minute, that terror changed good villagers into murderous machines. There's a war going on in these caves. Now I'll give my brothers the chance to win by keeping you from interfering.
You'll die, along with everyone else in this village.
Ah, for Palawa, I'll fight until our blood becomes an oasis.
I'll show you my gun.
Ugly.
Are the power readings stable?
Yes, sir. The stasis field's online.
Keep it that way. I don't want the artifact powering up again. I heard the explosion. I take it the contamination site's been cleared?
The Sons of Palawa village is no more.
It's a pity. Even tribals don't deserve to be obliterated because of some alien relic. Those artifacts Czerka found, they must be capable of infecting people, transforming them. I don't know why you'd build a device like that. But some species did, long before humans lived on Tatooine. And the Reclamation Service has the job of bringing those artifacts home. Are you with us?
Intelligence has an interest in seeing those artifacts recovered. I'm in.
Right. And so long as intelligence is looking over our shoulder, the expedition will continue. What we've just experienced, the artifact powering on the takeover, I'm willing to bet Czerka went through the same thing. If we knew where to start looking for Czerka's base, we could scan for the artifact's power signal, track down the laboratory. Too bad SWTOR didn't get more data.
The base is in the Sand People's cursed land. These drawings should show the way.
Yes. It's primitive, but it looks like a native map. We'll check its age, calculate the geographical changes since its creation.
I think we have it, sir. The natives' forbidden zone is in Sector 22G. I can start outfitting a probe immediately. Once you're in position, use this signal device to call the droid. It'll launch from here.
In the meantime, we've got friends to bury. Can you hear me? There's a sandstorm coming in, but I wanted to report. The droid's locked onto an underground power signature. Must be an artifact in the Czerka base. We've also found some kind of recorded message.
Any idea who it's coming from?
Patching it through now.
Is this thing working? Last. Security Officer Gromick here. I'm the last man out. We've been ordered to seal Czerka's Secret Weapons Division 7. The base was compromised. We thought we had the problem contained to the artifact cave, but it didn't last. Okay, sealing the doors now. Anyone who sees this, don't come in. You don't want to. You really don't want to. They lost the whole base. Imagine that. We've got fragmentary codes and coordinates, but you'll need to run additional scans to unlock the base. There may be more messages, too. We both know if anything is still alive in that base, you're our best chance at retrieving Czerka's artifacts. You'll have to go alone.
Uncovering secrets is my job, Captain. I won't disappoint you.
Part of me wishes I were going. Czerka found something unthinkably old and alien. But this is how it has to happen. Gola out.
Dr. Sopran here. We've finished our initial catalog of the cave artifacts, which register as over 20,000 years old. You think that would narrow down the possible creators, wouldn't you? There weren't many societies capable of space travel in that period. But I can't find any society or species that fits these criteria. Even Gree technology isn't comparable. Anyway, Dr. Lyric and I will study the primary device and assign lesser relics to the others to keep them busy. Hopefully, we'll find something useful. Czerka's going to make a fortune off this stuff if we can figure it out. End log.
This is Director Antaean speaking. As you know, workers' safety is one of Czerka's top priorities, and we take accidents seriously. Therefore, due to concerns surrounding studies of the device, we are implementing a new policy. Anyone wishing to perform a physical inspection of the device must get written authorization from myself and Dr. Daigo. Research using droids and remote scanners may continue normally. Please note that this does not affect our division's overall schedule.
I want my concerns on the record before more people get hurt. I'm worried about the device. Its energy readings keep fluctuating, and it appears to be trying to link with the lesser artifacts. I think it's a weapon, maybe a bomb. Sopran's theory about it being a Gree Enclave creation are inane. We've already got evidence of an ancient alien civilization visiting Tatooine, and they weren't Gree. We've seen similar technology in the Kashyyyk Shadowlands. I'm sure the Infinite Empire is tied to the device's origins, no matter what anyone says. And I'm tired of being ignored.
One more down.
Well, Dr. Lyric is gone. He's put in for a transfer and is heading back to Anchorhead, taking one of the lesser relics with him. Good riddance. He was a pain to work with. Still, Lyric's theory about an ancient infinite empire and a master alien species was fringe science at best, but some of his data makes sense. I'm going to run a new series of tests tomorrow, using a remote arm to open up the device. We'll see where it goes from there.
Not so tough now, dirtbag.
This is Director Antaean to all Czerka employees. Please listen and remain calm. A few minutes ago, we experienced a minor equipment failure in the main laboratory. As a precaution, we are initiating lockdown procedures. Do not attempt to override the system, so the computers will respond with force. Stay where you are, and you'll be alerted when the situation resolves.
Tasmin jetzt fulpa, gekal jestenti. Keftre da sebia ratur da malebie. Bien fakta mi filter nama kapel.
You called yourself the Imprisoned One.
Das BLB tisere basamana. Das matzenke yujon. Maestra me huruba. Keftre da sebia ratur da malebie.
Harsh punishment. What were you trying to do?
When have you less quality for dead? Detective Mully hele, sie es nicht für da. Das macht Sinn, John. Maestra me Huruba.
How do you plan to do that?
Yes, you did le kuno. Me hekadine lerte. Temor, toheke lorn, sabiens tentators, telerestia. Diamendemeta in Tirans. Zinesti hidruli, das bruli fihed andanqua. As BLB and Tisere Basamana.
You want to say anything else before I destroy you?
For Genge Blili. Detective Mully hele, sie es nicht für da. Hör dem für den,
I'll spare you in return for your service. Be grateful.
Yertemer zunanje, me kontias temeta.
Well, look who's back. I was afraid we'd lost you to that Czerka tomb.
It's good to see you alive.
I'm sure you want to rest up, but I'd like to hear. Did you find the artifacts?
Inside this device is an alien mind. It was responsible for the destruction of Czerka. It says it wants to work with us.
There's an intelligence stored in there? That's just incredible, huh? That's amazing. We can do an initial study here, but a find like this has to go to Drummond Cars. You've turned this expedition around. After our losses, I didn't think I'd be filing a mission report, let alone declaring victory.
I understand your excitement, but don't take that thing lightly.
Given what happened with Czerka, we'll proceed with caution. With Darth Silthar gone, I am in charge. You ever need our help, you know where to find me.
I've had an interesting time here, Captain. Maybe we'll do it again someday.
Maybe we will, at that. Safe journeys out there. And be careful. This galaxy has a lot of old secrets. Once you start seeing them, they tend to start looking back.